Good morning. The morning is good. It's a glorious day. I'm down here getting my workout on. Decided to do a video. I haven't done one in a while. Just to give y'all a peek into some of the mental things I be dealing with. I just started a book called Unfuck Your Brain by Faith G. Harper, if I ain't mistaken. It's talking about ways to cope with depression, anxiety, things of that nature that I think all of us go through. To me, I've been dealing with it all my life, but trying to find a way to get a hold of it, to use it as my advantage is the battle. You know, some people use medication, meditate, working out. You know, it's a couple different ways that you can try to combat your anxiety or depression or whatever. Whichever way you choose, say give it your all. Like my problem is, I got so many ideas, so many things I would like to see come into fruition, but they don't happen as fast as I want them to happen. I want my family to be blessed like that, but it's a process. It's a process that takes time. Rarely things happen overnight. Bad things can happen overnight. But far as most positive things that can make a change, the change that I'm looking for, it takes dedication, determination, and drive. You can't just will it. I mean, you just can't make it happen. You got to will it to happen. Keep grinding. I'm often second guessing myself. Like I can start a project, even though I might seem confident on the outside. There's a million different questions going through my head. Million. Why are you doing it? What if don't nobody like it? What if don't nobody receive it? What if you don't come through like you're supposed to come through? What if you don't plan it properly? It's just a few of the questions that I be thinking about. But I push myself to do it. But in the process of leading up to that point, like say if a Madden tournament, the day I schedule it, I'm cool. The months leading up to it, I'm cool. The 2 days before, my anxiety is high. I can't focus. I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off, spaced out, because all that negative, everything that negative can happen is all I'm thinking about. So it causes anxiety levels to be where it's hard to explain. But the day of, I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm ready to execute it, get it done, handle problems as they come, as fast as they come. My mind computing the problems. So in a way, if I wasn't as strong, the 2 days before, I probably would fold and not go through with it because I think of all the negative. But being that I want so much for myself and for my kids and my whole family, not just my intermediate family, my whole family, that what keeps me driving. We need to get in touch with ourselves to understand what makes us click and not makes us click. In this book, in the beginning part, it's telling about how you can have post-traumatic stress syndrome, dealing with certain things. And it's up to us to reprogram our brain to not to look at something in a negative way. Like, for instance, like some people, when they see flowers, they automatically get depressed because they remember a special loved one died and they got those flowers. So when they smell them, it brings up those memories of when they got it. So that's a symptom. I mean, that's something they remember with those flowers And then now when they smell them, it takes them back to that point. But if you can retrain your brain to think not negative of the flowers, positive. Yeah, somebody died, but they're in a better place. But this is something that you can't say at one time. Like, you got to constantly tell yourself, this is how it goes. It's a good thing for me. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to change is what I'm getting out of the book. But the mental illness is tough. I often find myself drifting into a world of uncertainty, of depression. That's what it basically is, a world of depression. It's a lot to be negative for out here. Like, you can look at anything that goes on today, and you can find a reason to be in a rut or to, I guess, to not care, to not give it your all. But as human beings, we need to find the things in life. Not money, not things of that nature. Because if you're depending on money to make you happy, then it's a long road ahead of you, unless you are on the grind. The reason why I'm not great yet is because I can't master my mental problem. I be supposed to be doing videos every day to build my following up, but every day is a struggle. I want everything to be perfect, the lighting, where I'm recording it. Even though I tell myself, it don't matter. Just get your message out there. But I'm still constantly fighting. Well, you go talk about this, don't talk about that. Don't seem like you know everything. Don't act like you know it all. Then people gonna look at you wrong. I can't worry about that. But I worry about it, you know what I'm saying? You know how some people say, I don't care what nobody say about me. But everybody care, you know what I'm saying? It depends, especially if it's somebody that's close to the circle you hang with. So, all I can say is the mental illness is real out here. Everybody's dealing with it, some shape or form. Other people mask it more than everybody else, but everybody's dealing with something. The best way I can do it is to take my time to focus on my triggers. What caused me to go into those, the state of depression? What words, what actions? And then try to navigate my way around it. Because I know I'm going to be somebody. I know I'm going to be great. I can see it. These obstacles is just preparing me for once I do get there. So I've gotten myself to realize I'm not begging for support. I'm going to gain support based off of my actions, what I do as an individual, a stand-up guy, what I am. Breaking barriers. It was a hell of a, last weekend was a hell of a day for two niggas from the streets of Cambridge country to have a fashion show. We actually had a fashion show. I don't even know how many people can say they know somebody who had one. Self-funded. We self-funded. Nothing was given to us. Everything we got, it come from our grind. So that's something positive I look forward to every morning I wake up. Like, you've made it further than most people have. So I can't give up, especially when I know I got 6 little eyes looking at me, plus some more looking at me. But those 6 upstairs mean so much more, because I want them to start off in the 10 steps ahead of what I started off at. If they end up starting from the same spot that I started, I failed as a parent. Because who want their kids to be starting in the same spot as them? That's a failure in my eyes. Maybe y'all don't see it the same, but that's how I look at it. And all of them are their own individual, which I love the most. But Hey, we need to work on our mental illness to propel us, support locally, small businesses as well. Anybody who needs some help from me, leave a comment at the bottom. Hit me in my email at distinguishedgentleman@gmail. You can hit me on Facebook, Cesare Seward, Instagram, CVS34. I'm everywhere. Hope this message can help change somebody's life, because by me getting it out is helping me change minds. And I'm looking forward to the progression of 2019. Next year will be a beautiful year, regardless of what anybody can think. Me and my brother Steve, we're gonna get to it. So y'all have a nice day. Leave y'all messages and comments at the bottom. Like, share, and spread the word.